We have a company out of Delft, Holland. It's Tiny Pay Me, and it's Richard Strayer and Valentin Schmierdorf. So come on, Richard and Valentin, come tell us about your company.
Thank you. Well, hello there. I'm Valentin. This is Richard, and we're the co-founders of Tiny Pay Me. We launched Tiny Pay Me back in March, and we intended it to be the easiest way to sell anything online. As you can see, it's a very simple web page with a form that you can fill in, and once the form is filled in, your product is for sale on your unique page, and people can buy it from there. Well, we received a lot of positive reactions since our launch, and well, we decided to take it to a higher level. And today we're going to demonstrate you the new Tiny Pay Me. And for this I'll hand over to Richard.
All right. So for this example, we'll use the musician Beth Hart. She's quite a popular musician from the States, and she has fans all over the world. What she wants to do is start selling some merchandising online, and I'll show you why Tiny Pay Me can work out for her. All she has to do is go to tinypay.me and click the Start Selling button. What you see right now is a very simple and easy form where you can fill in a title, a price, a short description, perhaps add a picture, in this case a t-shirt, add some tags to enhance the search, and if you feel charitable, you could even share something to charity. And automatically it would be transferred to charity once the sale has been made. Okay, now she hits the Start Selling button. There we have her backend, and if you click on her t-shirt item, you'll see that she has a beautiful page that is styled in her style. Her t-shirt is there, and people can start buying the item immediately, share it on Twitter, Facebook, or other places. Now, of course, her fans don't know yet that her t-shirt is for sale or other merchandising is for sale. So what Tiny Pay Me does is, if she likes, it will tweet on her Facebook account. As you can see right there, if we refresh it, we'll see a new tweet appearing. And of course, on her Facebook, there will be a new thing on her wall, and she also has a shop. It will also end up on Google and LinkedIn. But of course, all her fans are pretty excited about this and want to know what Beth Hart is selling, what all her merchandising is. So for that, she has her own profile page where all her items are for sale. Now, Beth Hart also has her own website, and lots of people are going to her website to check out when the next gig is going to be. And it's a good thing that if her shop would be there as well. So what Tiny Pay Me does is automatically place the items on her website. So she essentially also has a web shop. So let's go to the presentation and take a look at what we've just done. Basically, within 60 seconds, we demonstrated that you can have a product for sale. You can immediately start receiving payments. It's distributed on Twitter, Google, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and it's all placed on your website. So you essentially have a web shop. Now, this is pretty cool, at least we think so, but it's not the coolest thing about Tiny Pay Me. The coolest thing about Tiny Pay Me is that any publisher, community, or popular website out there can start their own marketplace based on the Tiny Pay Me principle. So, I'll demonstrate to you one of these marketplaces. For example, as you can see, it's rebranded. This is a t-shirt marketplace made by a couple of guys who are crazy about t-shirts. They have a website where lots of people are checking out what the latest stuff is in t-shirts. But of course, all those visitors would like to trade with each other, or maybe other brands would like to trade with all those visitors. And now it's possible. Beth Hart doesn't know about this t-shirt marketplaces, but she does sell t-shirts. So wouldn't it be great if her product ended up where it actually belonged, at a place where people actually care about those products? So, as we can demonstrate right here, automatically the system identified her product as being a t-shirt, and it's placed on a marketplace that actually serves t-shirts and t-shirt lovers. This is our distribution model. Now, of course, what's important is our business model. We receive 5% of every sale that's being made. It's all automatically handled by PayPal. And the marketplace owner can earn or monetize on his or her community by placing a markup fee on each sale. So they can decide what they'd like to earn on each sale that happens on their marketplace. Well, that wraps it up for today. Thank you very much, and we're very excited. We hope to see you at our demo booth, because we'll be handing out invitations for marketplaces. Thank you very much.
Why would somebody, I mean, the ease of use was great. Why would somebody sell through your platform when they could get significantly more reach instantaneously with Google or Amazon or eBay?
Good question. Why they would sell on our platform, there's a couple of reasons. I mean, I think first and foremost, eBay is very, very crowded. If you would like to sell something like, for example, your iPod on eBay, you'll find out that there's 300,000 other iPods for sale. So the question is, what makes you stand out? And with our platform, we distribute your product to the place where it belongs. So in essence, we'll have lots of different marketplaces where people are coming that are only interested in those type of products. So they won't be flooded with way too many items, so they won't know what to do. Other than that, eBay it takes quite a lot of time to place something on eBay. I mean, perhaps you've tried, but it takes about 30 minutes to get started, if you ever get started, because it's actually pretty hard. And here, it literally takes you 60 seconds. There's no accounts, you just need PayPal, and you're done. So it's very easy, very low threshold. You can style it in your own style, and we're cheaper.
And I should disclose that eBay is one of our clients. It's only fair balance, right? But it's, I'm wondering, there was an article in the New York Times last week about people finding sellers on Google and having some very bad experiences. So how, eBay has, and other sites like it, have a trust mechanism and a reputation system built in. Do you have any plans to do anything like that?
Yeah, we have a reputation system, so you can rate a sale if you receive the product or not, and you can tell about that. But even more important, I think, is the social aspect. So you connect your Twitter, you connect your Facebook, and people will see the icons and can actually check you out and see if you have any followers on Twitter, or you're just some kind of weird spammer, or do you have any friends on Facebook. So I think it's kind of, it uses the common sense and social aspect along with also a rating mechanism.
I noticed on your website there's a search box at the top and you can enter what you're searching for. Is the idea that this would end up being a portal as well, where I would go to find products rather than something I might click through from another website?
Well, of course, with this thing you have that chicken and egg problem, right? So why would people go to TinyPayMe if there's no sellers or if there are no buyers? So that's why why our concept evolved over time, because publishers and communities asked us, like, okay, this is a very cool idea to be able to sell something within 60 seconds, but can we do it on our community and integrate it and let people... So that basically solved that thing. So we don't need everybody to go to our place anymore. We just need them to go to wherever they're already going, and they'll see there's a marketplace. Hey, I can buy, I can sell. And at some point, once we get that critical mass, once we get enough communities and all that stuff, people will probably go to TinyPayMe and search for items there. But it's not our main goal to make TinyPayMe the end destination. Our main goal is to enable communities to start marketplaces, to enable commerce there, and to help the sellers find the audience, so to distribute the product to where it belongs.
Just one question on the sort of the economics and the value proposition. So is the value proposition that it's fast and easy, but otherwise costs the same as some of these other alternatives, or or is this a cheaper solution as well?
It's also a cheaper solution.
Okay.
So yes, the first, and then it's a cheaper solution as well. And of course, I mean, another value proposition is, for example, I'm just naming TechCrunch because everybody knows it, or Mashable, or whatever. if there would be a marketplace on TechCrunch or Mashable, it would be very interesting for you to start selling your gadget there or your ebook or whatever. I mean, so that's also a value proposition that you know, oh wait, this is a very great place to sell, and that wouldn't happen if I have Amazon or eBay or Craigslist.
And 2 questions. Who are your main competitors? And what's different with you? And what is your background as a team? Who are you?
Main competitors, of course, there's eBay, Amazon, all those we've mentioned. But I think Etsy is, for example, a very good example. I wouldn't like to keep, I mean, it's great what they're doing. It's just a showcase of how niche marketplaces can work. This will enable thousands or millions of different types of Etsys to be able to be created. It's all to the created. We let the creativity of the world speak for itself and let them find out where there are markets. So I think Etsy is great. It's not really a competitor. I mean, it's just great what they do. They just show that it's possible to have a good marketplace based on niche. And there's other examples like Pavement or other e-commerce solutions that are integrated with Facebook. But the thing is that that's also great, and of course we do that as well, but it's just one aspect. It's just one little thing. Not everybody is on Facebook. Not the internet is not Facebook. You know, there's so many other places where people go, so just focusing on putting everything on Facebook is just not enough. It's not good enough for people that actually want to sell and not just to their friends.
And who are you?
Oh, I know who I am, yes, maybe. Yeah, I'm Richard, this is Valentin. We have a web development company, and we've been working on that for the last 5 years. We're self-funded. We just make assignments for larger and smaller companies, and on the side, we work our asses off to create stuff like this.
All right, good stuff. Thank you very much.
Thanks.